Kuphina kuphe emakhaya amadolobheni asekonplasta khona lapho kubona khona SABC 1 sanibonana ngebabukeli sesifikile kuthina lehlelo Yilungelo Lakho, it's your right. Uhlelo kolunilethela ke konke lokuthinta wena njengemthengi. Mina ngingiSimphiwe Ngcongwane. Bekunene, owning a house for so many people remains a fantasy. All because so many consumers do not earn enough to qualify for a bond. Neither are they poor enough to get an RDP home. But a housing program by a government agency promises hope. Asingene ke shika endzabeni namhla uva kabanti ke nge-finance linked housing program lekuthiwa ke phecelezi FLISP. Now, if you find buying a home a daunting task due to the costs involved, you probably have not heard about FLISP. Now, this is a government home ownership program that gives money to those who qualify to buy a house. And now, over the years, so many people struggled to meet its strict criteria, but things have since changed. What are those changes and how do they affect you? Manje ke asisive ke nangumbiko lesicilele ke nguvusela mdoda ke ngwetindlu te FLISP.
Into yokuhlala ethi wena iyona nto ilangazelelwa ngubani na, kodwa abaninzi boyiswa imali ethi ifune xa ukwiphulo lokuyithenga. Iyo loo nto abanye abantu bade bayokufika ebudaleni bengazange bayifumana. Abasemagunyeni abasithelwanga intsokolo ekhapha ukungabi nandawo ethi wena. Khumbula uMzantsi Afrika wakhululwa phansi kwesithembiso esithi kuya kubakho izindlu kubo bonke. Amatiletile enziwe kule minyaka edluleyo. Kodwa urhulumente usawe nganeno apho anqonela ukufika khona. Ngo-2012 isebe lezindlu lazisa inkqubo ekuthiwa yi-FLISP. Le nkqubo iluncedo kakhulu kubantu abarhola imivuzo ephantsi. Umzekelo, uba urhola ngentle kwe-3,500 yeerandi ngenyanga, ungafumana i-121,626 yeerandi simahla. Okanye, uba wamkela ngentle kwama-50,000 yeerandi ngenyanga, ujongwe yi-87,282 yeerandi. Ukufumana ulwazi oluthe vetshe, tsalela amagosa eliphulo umnxeba. Okanye beka indlebe kule nkqubo uzivele ukuba wena koluphi uluhlu lwabantu abafuna uncedo. Kuvuyisile mdoda, Yilungelo Lakho.
Asibonge lo mbiko kwelesicishe icilelo ke nguvuyisela mdoda. Manje ukukhuluma kabanti ngendzaba yethu asesimukele tivakashite namhla sina Matthews Sidu lomele ke i-National Housing Finance Corporation. Siphinde sibe na dokotela ulwati ke uSimphiwe Madikizela lobuya ke First National Bank. Gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us sanibukele ehlelweni.
Good afternoon. Siyajabula kuba nani namhlanje.
Good afternoon to you, Simphiwe, and your viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Sidu. For those who might not be privy to information, FLISP benefit
Thank you very much. FLISP, it stands for Finance Linked Individual Subsidy Program.
Yes.
It is basically a program that assists people who cannot afford to buy properties. You will remember that if my salary is between 0 up to 3,500, I qualify for what is called a fully subsidized house. So basically, it's commonly known as ERDP. But then the issue is what happens if I earn a little bit more than 3,500, because when I go to the department to register for a free house, I am told that I'm actually working. But also when I go to the bank now to apply for what we call bonds or the home loans, we know them as the mortgage-backed properties. I'm told that I actually earn a little bit low, so I don't qualify for those. Yes. So this program is aimed at bridging that gap. So basically that's what we are here today. We were here, I think, pre-COVID, but today I think we'll update you more on the changes on the program. Yes. But also to say that those who will be buying also through our mortgage-backed properties will be assisting them. But we are actually extending our assistance now to those that are buying rural areas through our PTOs, those that will be buying through our personal loans, not necessarily taking...
PTOs,
That is permission to occupy. So abantu abahlala emakhaya normally bayanikezwa ama-stands either by the tribal authorities or some of the government authorities. They do give them stands. So basically what happened is that when they build, ama-banks awakhona ukuthatha i-PTO as i-mortgage, as a security. So those people, they are left out in terms of building houses. So what we are saying with this program is that they can actually buy, obviously, that stand. And obviously, when they build, then they can come to us and apply for FLISP. But also, we can even help them to buy the stand as well, using FLISP, because they were actually the ones who were excluded from this program. So we are saying, we are here now to tell you that actually our policy has been revised. We can actually assist them even if they batenga emakaya, but obviously through our personal loans, through our pension-backed loans, through our micro loans, through abanye, they will tell you that they've got their own savings. They just want to access FLISP to buy properties. We'll be there to assist them. But some of them, emakaya, we will know in our communities, is what to call our stokvels, our community-based savings. So people will save and say, this year, we are assisting a member, so and so, to buy a property. We'll be able to come in with the FLISP to assist them in that regard.
All right, thank you so much for sharing that knowledge with us. Now, Dr. Matikizela, from a banking perspective, sichazela kabanti ke ukuthi iFLISP itawuba benefita kanjani ke labo ke labasemakhaya ushilo ke babesithu lapha ukuthi through ama PTOs kepha nje from a banking perspective asichazela kabanti ke ukuthi ke le FLISP yona ke isebenta kanjani especially kulabo ke lasemaphandleni.
Siyabulela kakhulu ngombuzo wakho Simphiwe nakuba bukeli bethu. Kuyinyani njengoba sechilo kaSithu sizibank siyakwazi ukubanceda abantu abasezilalini ngoku sawukhumbula into baxa uhlala ezilalini ucandelwa inxiwa inkosi yalondawo okanye sisibonda salondawo ekunikeze umhlaba. So ngoku ke isibonelo sikaRhulumente siyakwazi into ba sikuncede pha ebhankini xa ngaba mhlawumbe ufuna ukwakha indlu yakho phaya kulamhlaba ufumene enkosini ezilalini. Siyakwazi into yobana sikuboleke imali, le mali sikubolekayo idityaniswe nayo neFLISP le ziyasebenzisana nale subsidy le ivela kwi-government. So siyakwazi into yobana ezilalini wakhe uzakhele indlu kanti noba ukho sezilalini uyakwazi into yobana ufumane istand esi-serviced usinikeze nguRhulumente sikuboleka imali phaya ebhankini ukwazi uba wakhe uzakhele ngokwakho indlu yakho ofuna uyakha. Kubalulekile into yobana ke le ndlu zawuyakha funeka ufumane i-approval ye-plans zakho zi-approve ngumasipala i-plans ozakha le ndlu yakho phaya ezilalini nasedolophini ngokunjalo. Kanti ne-contractor okanye i-builder ozayisebenzisa kubalulekile into yobana mayirejisterishwe phaa kwi-NHBRC, i-National Home Builders Regulatory Council, NHBRC, mayibe registered phaya enzela uba kwakhiwe indlu eyiquality esemgangathweni engazuwa xa kunetha iwela abantu ibonzakalise. So isebenza ngolo hlobo ungakhona uthenga indlu ngayo le subsidy, ungakhona uthenga umhlaba ngale subsidy, ungakhona uthi uzakhele ngale subsidy, ungadibanisa nemali yakho esevileyo kanti ne-pension, i-pension or provident funds ziyangena ngoku. Into entsha le bengakwazi ukwenzeka ziyangena sebenzisane neFLISP le njengoba seshilo umuntu akaSithu nezitokfela ziyangena ne-cooperatives, i-co-ops okopolotyeni apho badibana abantu basebenzisane bahlanganisa imali bakwazi ukuthi bakhe izindlu. Siyakwazi into yobana le subsidy ngoku iFLISP isebenzisane nemali ye-mortgage evele ebhanki oyibolekayo. Into bengakwazi ukwenzeka leyo le FLISP sokhumbula iqale ngo-2005 ukuba khona. So ezi changes thetha ngazo ngoku zintsha ziqala apha kule nyanga ka-April, i-1st ka-April le ku-2022. Ezi changes zintsha zisanda u-approve ngaphambili kusukela ngo-2005 kude kube ngoku ubungakwazi into yobana usebenzisa istokfela, ubungakwazi usebenzisa ii-cooperatives, ubungakwazi into yobana urente, uyakwazi norenta ngoku ungayisebenzisa le FLISP for ukwenza le nto kuthiwa installment sale agreement, i-ISA. Installment sale agreement ifana ne-lease to buy okanye i-rent to buy, apho ukwazi uba indlu uyithenge ngoku uqale ngoyirenta then over a period of time uconvert i-rental to i-home ownership. Uyakwazi into yoba iFLISP ke ngoku uyisebenzise ngologqobo into entsha leyo ibikade ingakwazi kwenzeka yonke leminyaka.
Lapha ke Matikezela ukhulume ngekuthi-ke ema-plans nambe ke ufuna kuthenga umhlaba wakhe ema-plans kumele approve kumasipala ke ikakhulukazi emadolobheni kulapho ke labasemakhaya atawu-approve ngubani ke lama-plan?
Nasezidolophini nasezilalini sawukhumbula into bana ngoku apha eMzantsi Afrika into ekuthiwa zii-wall to wall municipalities yonke indawo ekhoyo apha eMzantsi Afrika iphansi kwamasipala ngoku. Siyakhumbula into bana amasipala sinazo ii-wards napha ezilalini zikhona ii-wards pha. I-councillors ezi-ward councillors ezonyulwayo ezasekuhlaleni ziyasebenzisana nenkosi. Inkosi anti inkosi izona zinikeza umhlaba. Umhlaba ufumana enkosini, isiza usifumana enkosini, umhlaba ucandelwa inkosi. Waba umhlaba ucandelwa inkosi, ikhona i-council yendawo ozawusebenzisana nayo nenkosi ikuncede into bana le plan yakho i-approve ngumasipala. Kuba lokho umasipala ngoku nasezilalini uyasebenza umasipala, uyakwazi ufaka ii-services umasipala ezilalini. Amanzi ayangena ezilalini, umbane uyangena ezilalini, indlela ziyangena ezilalini. So ukhona ukusebenzisana okukhoyo ngokuphakathi kwenkosi kunye nee-councillors ezi zikamasipala.
Okay, ngidafuna ukuthi sikhulume kabanti ke some of these changes or additions to the program ye-FLISP in just a moment. Please hold your thought. Kwanyalo ke mbukele asesibambe ke sesithathe ilikhefu stophinze sithi shelele ngasetitolo. Sukamukela futhi mbukele ke tincingo teve sivulile ukuthi ke nawe ungaba ingcenye lenkulumo yethu namhla kungashela licingo ke ku-01171469118 noma ke 011714619. You can also email your thoughts to consumer@sabc.co.za. Satfolakala futhi na ku Facebook. Namhla ke bekunene sikhuluma ke ngehlelo lahulumende lokuthenga indlu kulabo ke labahola imali lethide between 0 to 3,500 rand. Lekuthiwa ke i-FLISP ngalibanye amagama. Sekunelihlelo noma ke sekunama changes noma ke lushintsho ke kuleli hlelo lelo. Namhla ke sina Simphiwe Matikizela ke lubuya ke FNB siphinde sibe na Matthews Sidu ubuya ke National Housing Corporation. Now Matthews, before we went to the break, we were just chatting offline and off record ukuthi ke you know there's so many people especially in the rural areas labane interest ke kuleli hlelo le-FLISP nekuthi ke bobani ke kumele ba benefit bobani ke lengakamele ba benefit nekuthi ke how does the money get into my pocket?
Yeah, thanks. I think maybe let's start with a correction. We assist people who are earning between 3,501 up to 22,000.
Okay.
So labo bantu abantu abasebenzayo, and these are the people that we are assisting.
Right.
Now uma ngabe umuntu asebenza ekhaya, let's say uyathenga emakhaya, bamnikezile sites fully serviced, and here is the builder who is registered with the NHBRC. They come and apply for FLISP. So obviously we'll look at that and look at the building contract ukuthi malini. Let's say the building contract is 200,000, and then maybe lo muntu qualify for FLISP 130,000. We'll then say, look, we are willing to assist you 130,000. Can you raise 70,000? So umunye umuntu kwesinye isikhathi unokuthi mina I've got savings, so I've got 70,000. We'll assist that person ukuthi akhona ukubuilda leyo ndlu leyo. Omunye umuntu unokukutshela ukuthi no, look, Tina, we've got community saving schemes, sine stokvel. So this time it's my turn, they want to assist me. So we are saying, is the stokvel sizoyikhipha leyo mali, sifake 230,000, umuntu akhona ukubuilda indlu ayiqede. Now, okubalekile nje abantu ekumele bakwazi ukuthi uFLISP lo usetshenziselwa for the purpose yendlu kuphela. So meaning uma ngabe ngithi ngiyakha emakhaya, thina sisebenzisana nama building suppliers. So kusho ukuthi makube thina sinikezwe lawo ama-plan sizokhona ukuthi
who monitors le ukuthi ke le mali isebenziswa for indlu kuphela noma ngeke phela nibe khona vele ezindlu yakhiwa?
Yeah, umbuzo omhle kakhulu loyo. What we have done, we have actually procured a service provider ezosinceda ngokudesigner those processes,
okay,
so that we make sure that especially masiya emakhaya, because emakhaya uma ngoba ungakhumbula besingayisebenzisi FLISP khona. So manje njengoba sesifike kulawo spaces, i-service provider izosinceda ke ukuthi sidesignele ama-business processes and guidelines, so that sazi ukuthi uma ngabe umuntu athenga ngelona nge-pension back loan, this is what you do. uma ngabe athenga through ama-lona installment sale njengoba uDr Madikizela shilo, this is how you assist that person. Uma ngabe umuntu athenga kumbe ngemali yakhe ayisevile, this is what we'll do. So yes, we'll be there to assist them.
So le mali ingena e-accountini yami noma ingena ku-account ema-suppliers noma service providers?
Imali leyo izosebenza, angithi sizobe sazi ukuthi uma ngabe wakhe emakhaya siyazi ukuthi builder ubani registered ne-NHBRC, that is the contractor.
Okay.
So lo muntu loyo singambhadala uma ngabe sekufika isikhathi sokuthi akhe. So kwesinye isikhathi ke abanye abantu bazothi cha mina kumbe ngithengeleni material ngendlela abacabanga ngayo because sinama contract nama building suppliers.
Right,
so siyakhona ukuthi sibancede ngaleyo ndlela. Kodwa abanye njengasema elokishini umuntu nokuthi lokhu mfethu I'm only earning 6,000. Ngine problem yama attorney's cost. Siyakhona ukuthi simncede ukuthi abhadala ama attorney's cost using uFLISP.
Okay, so le mali lena i-grant noma ke i-loan ngoba ke kunana kule basela bafundzile ke i-fine print noma ema-terms and conditions.
Yeah. Tina, this is a grant.
Okay.
Meaning you don't have to pay it back. So you only get it once in your lifetime. So angisho noma ngabe qualify for ERDP, you only get it once.
Yes.
So nayo ke le we are saying uma ngabe usebenza izasukuncede, but you'll only get it once and then you don't have to pay it back.
Okay.
So noma ngabe kunabantu kumbe emakhaya basincede bawuhlabe bawulawule. Uma ngabe kunabantu abathi look sinikeza imali ngakuthi ku-apply le FLISP, please just phone us. This is a free grant from government and to access it is also free. You just phone us, we don't charge you a cent and you'll get that grant for the purpose of buying a house in.
Okay. Now Madikizela, so emabhange ke assessa njani ke i-qualification noma ke eligibility to qualify for i-FLISP?
Siyabulela kakhulu umbuzo wakho ngithanda. Indlela esebenza ngayo sizibhanki ilolu hlobo. Xa wena ufaka isicelo i-application yakho ufaka isicelo ukuthi usiyibhanki sizawubona sijonga i-income yakho imali oyamkelayo. Uba ngaba siyabona kwi-payslip yakho mas i-proof of income or i-proof salary yakho i-payslip salary advice siyakhona ukubona pha kuyo uba wamkela between 3,501 up to 22,000 income per month i-gross income yakho. Xa sibonayo ukuthi ufola kula income bracket thina xa senza i-assessment sivavanya isicelo sakho sijonga income sijonga expenses sivele ngoku sithathe into account siconsiderishe i-FLISP le siqwalasele i-FLISP le subsidy sine table lesinayo pha echazayo into bana uba ngaba wamkela 3,600 umzekelo uzofumana i-maximum amount ye-subsidy which is 122,000 maximum. So sizakwazi uba siconsiderishe lo mali le i-subsidy as i-deposit yakho kwi-application ukwazi u-approve kuba masikhumbule i-FLISP le yenzelwe u-addressa i-affordability yenzele ukuncedisa abantu ukuthi baqualifye for i-bond i-mortgage kwi-bank noba i-loan ozakwakha ngayo ikunceda uba uqualifye for yona noba uzawuthenga umhlaba ikunceda uba uqualifye for ukuthenga laa mhlaba noba uzawuzakhela ngokwakho so unawo umhlaba uzogonna build for yourself ikunceda into ubana uqualifye. Mandongeze apha kukhona indawo ezinjengo-cash build indawo ezinjengo-build it o-builders warehouse zii-suppliers ezo kuthethwa ngazo so imaterial yokwakha uzoyithenga phaya kwezi ndawo o-build it or cash build or builders warehouse kuzawubhalwa phaa i-quotation ukuthi imaterial yakho it's 100,000 umzekelo then sizobhatala imali directly there kweza suppliers ngeke sikunike le mali epokothini yakho because uzawuyitya xa sunike epokothini uzawuthenga utywala ngayo uthenga i-drugs ngayo wenze into le mali ayiyo loo nto yokwakha izindlu so we will put controls in place.
Manje ke Madikizela, so le mali is it a flat rate, is it a standard fee noma ke kuya ngekuthi ke le ndlu ingimalini noma ke lo mhlaba ungimalini?
No, imali yona iyalingana, it dependa ku-income yakho. So xa usamkela i-3,600 income you get the maximum subsidy which is 121,000.
Okay.
So ititamana income yakho ukuthi how much you earn, how much subsidy do you get. So the lower you earn, mawusamkela kancane kancinci imali uphaya kwi lower scale 3,600 example, uzofumana the full subsidy amount 121,000 yonke iphelele because it determined income yakho and it's free money, you don't have to pay back a subsidy. Imali oyibhatala back is a portion year loan that comes from the bank that you pay back, but the subsidy is free, but you get it once off. Kumele ube South African citizen, qualification criteria must be at the ages of 18 years and above where you are able to sign a contract. You must be a first-time buyer. Kumele ukuthi awunandlu zange uthenge indlu before. Kumele ukuthi azange uqualify kwi-subsidy ye-government before, including RDP. Awukwazi ukuthi double dip, you benefit once. Okay. If we told the subsidy ye-government, ye-RDP, you will not qualify for the subsidy because so I pick up along through ID yakho. Must faka ID yakho, identity document. Sizawubonakalisa kwi-system, but ne-system esisebenzayo ekuthiwa i-housing subsidy system. Ubaba usithi uyayazi. So masiphantsi ama-details wakho i-ID. Izawufika kwi-system ukuthi you already own a house. You're disqualified already.
Okay.
If you tell a subsidy, izawusixelela ukuthi you've benefited with subsidy, you're disqualified. You can't qualify.
Please hold your thought, Babe. Yes, Dr. Nkulumo for Imva Kef. But before we take the ad break, let's take our first caller. Sinazamngelisiwe kulapha ke Umlazi. Ngibona lihleleni sawubona.
Yebo sawubona futhi njani?
Siyaphila khuluma nathi ma. What's on your mind?
Inkinga yami umyeni wami uhola between 15,000 to 19,000. Kodwa akakwazi ukuthi aqualify. Sesivame kakhulu ukuthi sisizakale kodwa njalo mangabe apply kuthiwa akaqualify because i-credit score yakhe ilow. Ngicela ukwazi ukuthi angasizakala kanjani.
Okay, good question. Samngelisiwe siyabonga kakhulu ke kusishayela. Tini intetho ke tikhona ke titachazela ke futhi tikuphendvule ke lo mbuto wakho. Samngelisiwe ulapha ke Umlazi. Please keep those calls coming. You can call us right here in our studio line 011-714-6918 noma ke 011-714-6919. Ask questions, whatever question, whatever query you may have. Please, our experts are in studio this afternoon to share more information. For now, let's take another commercial break. Stop in this way. Asiphinde sanamukele ke bantu abakethu ukhumbula ke bekunene ukuthi ke nawe ungavakalisa umbono wakho ke noma ke ubute umbuto ngekushela icingo ke ku 011-714-6918 noma ke 011-714-6919. The numbers are on your screens right now. Pick up that phone and call us and ask your question. Ungasebenzisa futhi ne-email ku consumer@sabc.co.za or you can interact with us via our Facebook line. Namhlanje sikhuluma nge-FLISP nema changes ke uhulumende ke lekawashicilele kuloluhla ke lokuthenga indlu noma ke lokuthenga ke umhlaba lekuthiwa ke i-FLISP. Sinato ke tinintethu, we've got our experts in studio. Sina Matthew Sidu kanye ke na Dr. Simpiwe Matikizela. Now Baba Sidu, before we went to the break besina samngelisiwe ulapha ke eThekwini uyabuda ukuthi ke invoice yakhe ihola between 15 to 19,000. Kathi aqala solo azama ke loluhla ke lwe-FLISP, but he was rejected ngoba ke kuthiwa ke i-credit yakhe ke isetulu noma i-credit score yakhe isetulu. So how do you tackle such an issue?
Yeah, ngicabanga ukuthi umndeni kaSimphilisiwe samngelisiwe
yes.
Singawunceda kakhulu especially uma ngabe sibheka ngendlela i-FLISP i-policy i-reviswe ngakhona. It has been revised ukuthi ma accommodate. Ukhumbule ukuthi thina ngesayidini le-FLISP asiyenzi what we call ama credit records. Because okay. It's not a loan, it's a grant. So we can't check ukuthi ukoloda ubani nobani nobani.
Okay.
So thina few izinto esizicheckayo. One, you must be a first time home owner. So siyacheck ukuthi awukazi uone indlu. Njengoba uDr. Matikizela ashilo, awukazi uone iRDP. You are a South African citizen. You are 18 years or older, you are able to enter into a legal contract. Kuzodependa ke la njengoba usisi asho. Uma ngabe angathengi nge-home loan, because remember the policy i-change exactly to accommodate her. Kwesinye isikhathi uzothola ukuthi kunomuntu omnikeza istand. So thina sizobheka ukuthi okay umyeni wakhe uhola between 15 and 19 uqualify for malini. Asithi uqualify kumbe for 70,000. Sibheka lelo site afuna ukulithenga. Kwesinye isikhathi kuyenzakala ukuthi lelo site lu 70,000 or less. So siyakhona ukuthi asebenzise uFLISP because uya qualifier. And then mase seka qualify uyakhona ukuthi secure leyo site ngemali ka FLISP without ukuthi aye bank. And then kuzoya ke ukuthi mase sekakha kuzodependa ke kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi uthola isite ngo50,000 sema approve u70,000 somnikeza u50 ukuthi secure isite uma ngabe sekakha then uyakhona ukuthi abuye kithathi kubafethu nisashoda ngo20,000 ningangibhadalanga yena. And then siyakhona ukuthi okay ngoba soyakha ke asibonisani ukuthi singakunceda kanjani sifake lo 20,000. Ngicabanga ukuthi uDr Matikizela ngendlela abasebenza ngayo ema-banks ukuthi baqualify abantu angibigumba angafuna ukucacisa ukuthi bona benza kanjani. But for is case yakasisi oseThekwini ngicabanga ukuthi unalawo ma choices angasifonela ngakunikeza inamba is 010 085 2199 will be able to explain ukuthi
iphinza futhi nombolo
010 085 2199
2199.
Yeah, this is our contact center number. We've put it together for ukuthi abantu mabangabe bafona bakhona ukuthi bathola abantu abazobachasisela ukuthi sisebenza kanje na kanje ngo FLISP.
Mhlekazi, in terms of qualification nangabe ke ngiyihoka noma ke ngiyadisebenda ngithengisa impahla ngithengisa amaveji uthola ukuthi income yami is not bad. Uthola ukuthi ke ngakha mhlawumbe 4,000 5,000 6,000 ngenyanga kuleyo profit lengiyendile, but ke uyathi ke njengoba ungisoma business ukuthi ke it fluctuates. Sometimes I do well, sometimes I do badly. Ingabe ke abantu abanjalo ke niyabacabangela futhi ke nibaside.
Kunjalo Mhlekazi, ndiyabulela, siyabacabangela mangaba urun business income yakho ifluctuator siyakhona ujonga iperiod masithi sijonga iperiod ye6 months bona senze average, so sidibanise izinyanga ezi6 sidivide ke ngo6 sibone average yakho ukuthi okay on average wenza 4,500 kwezinye inyanga you may do 5,000 kwezinye you may do 3,900 kanjalo, but masenze average over a period, let's say 6 months, singakhona usebenza nge4,000 as an average, an example yabona. Siconsider share yona le mali oyifumanayo a month from business yakho, because you understand ukuthi inyanga ngeke zifane, amalanga ngeke afane business. Kwenye inyanga wenza kahle, kwenye ungenzi kahle kakhulu, mara siyakhona uaccommodate oko. Ndifuna uyakulandawo yobana udeclineiwe usisi bebuza question. Angithi sine National Credit Act iNCA eyapasiswa ngoJune 2005 iya regulator yasilawula sizibhanki ukuthi singenzi into ekuthiwa i-reckless lending. Ngamanye amazwi akumelanga ngokomthetho ukuthi sinikeze umuntu i-loan kodwa siyabona ukuthi akazukwazi ukubhatala esi sikweleti yabona, so umthetho wasivumeli. So kuyenzeka ukuthi ngesixesha xa uapply ebankini iapplication yakho inga-approve idecline ingaphumeleli, mara mangaphumelelanga sizakuxelela ukuthi sizathu sithini bangaba ingaphumeleli. Ixesha elininzi uzothola ukuthi unezikweleti ezininzi na high debts, many debts, you are over committed ngamatyala akho maninzi awuzukwazi ukubhatala leli tyala masikunika. So sizawukhuluma nawe ukuthi amatyala wakho waphungule wacuthe wabhatala amanye uphinde ubuye emveni kwe6 months sijonga ukuthi mhlawumbe uqualify. So mangaba ungaphumelelanga application yakho i-declined, there will be a reason abakhona izathu, and we owe it to you basikuchazela ukuthi why application yakho declineiwe. We'll give you the reason. Okay. And then siqhubeke sibheke phambili ukuthi ungenza ntoni ukuthi iapplication yakho iapprove njengoba ngishilo umzekelo ukuthi maybe uphungula amatyala wakho if that is the case, but ukhumbule ukuthi sine collective buying lapha iproduct apho khona ukuthi bangathenga abantu up to 12 applicants. So niyakwazi ukuncedisana ningumndeni up to a maximum of 12 people ni family, you can buy together with brother bakho, abo sister bakho, siblings zakho, nithenge kunye with your parents, you can be able to buy together. So zininzi indlela zokuthi sincedisane nawe, and with as changes ngoku esichaza ngazo ezitshintshileyo kwipolicy zininzi options ne choices ezikhoyo. Ungakuthenga installment sale agreement, rent to buy, mangakhona uqualifier ungathenga umhlaba uzakhele.
Manje nangabe sithenga singumndeni babe namake nadzadzewetfu nemnaketfu nemfowetfu, so which statements do you consider, which income do you consider Do you consider a joint income noma asosicacisele kulapho?
Sizoconsiderisha zonke income zenu bonke labantu abathengayo even by 12 nilishumi elisibini sizojonga incomes yenu nonke every person wonke umuntu othengayo o involved apha
bese ni register egameni labani ke
sihlanganise singenza itrust okanye mhlambi ni family ningathi decide nisicela ukuthi sicela ukuthi sakha sithenga ikhaya it's a family home mhlambi nithi ukuthi registration to the parents umzekelo you can decide nina ukuthi mayifakwe egameni labazali and then singanceda kwenziwe will ukuthi lo mzi ungazuthengiswe even nabazali mabebhubhile bangasekho lo mzi will remain a family home singanenzela iwill sebank sikwazi ukuthi secure so ningathi decide nina ukuthi nifuna si-registerishe on a nominated person whether it's parents or maybe the elder brother or elder sister. That's a family decision, Tina. We will advise you on what is best, but we can secure you once we will. The person, if ngabazali mabebhubhile beswelekile ukuthi there's a will this is a family home, it must never ever be sold no matter what. If someone gets married aphume but the home must never be sold, so we can be able to do a will, and the will is for free at no cost. So advise bank, but income is
we've got so many questions. Yeah, we've got so many questions today because this is a very, very interesting program that seeks to benefit South Africans. So please stay on the line. But before we take that ad break, says Bugele Timakatso, ulapha ke Soweto. Timakatso sakubona ehleleni sawubona.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you, Timakatso?
I'm all right. Thank you so much for taking my call. I want to ask on behalf of my parents. They live in Valmont. It's outside of Pretoria. And my mom is a domestic worker, and she applied for the funds through ABSA. And they take almost all of her salary for it. So I just want to find out, in this case, since she started building, but the house is not yet finished, would she qualify for this grant, and how would she go about it? Because they don't have electricity, so I know she wouldn't see this show. But in that setting, in that formal settlement, can she apply, and will they help her to finish the house off?
Okay, great question, Timakatso. Thank you so much for that call. Well, our guests will definitely be helping you answer those questions. But please stay on the line, or rather, please tune in to SABC 1. Yilungelo Lakho. We'll take this break. Stopping the city, stopping the Sbuega Nasetolo. Sikomukela futhi mbukele sakhuluma ke ngalo ke luhla ke noma ke lihlelo lesibonelelo sahulumende setindlu lekuthiwa ke iFLISP sinedvakashi tetfu ke Matthew Sidu na Dr Simphiwe Matikizela ke lobuya ke FNB tincingo tetfu solo ke tivuliwe kuthi ke ungaphakamisa lelo cingo usishayele ubute umbuto. You can also share your experiences if you've benefited from this particular program. Now before we went to the ad break, Sidu, kuna Timakatso lapha ulapha eSoweto uthi ke makwakhe wathatha loan. She's a domestic worker, wathatha loan at some bank, at some commercial bank, wazama ke kwakha indlu kepha ke lendlu ayikapheleli, so angasitakala yini?
Ngempela singamsiza uma Timakatso. Into ekumele si understand ukuthi umama uyithenga kanjani lendlu, ngoba kungenzeka ukuthi uyithenga through i-mortgage bond and then apply for what is called a building loan. So that is why AKA, because ingakapheli. So that would mean if that is the case, they've registered the bond at the deeds office, so they've started with the building. We must also say ukuthi baningi abantu bewasifonela abasenkingeni efana neka Timakatso, where uthola ukuthi umuntu ibond registered but usitshela ukuthi look bengazi ngoFLISP and ngiregisterwe say in the last 2 months, in the last 6 months. So we have asked for national permission to be able to capture those applications so that we don't leave them behind. So it's very important. We can actually assist her, even if Leo bond be registered, as long as by between 2018 coming this way, we can assist them. That's one. Number two, kungenzeka uthola ukuthi akanayo i-title deed, uthenge nje istand uyazakhela. So kungenzeka uthola ukuthi ile itandi lezi uthola ukuthi akunama title deeds njengoba sishilo ukuthi if policy yethu revisewe ukuthi sikhona ukubanceda nabo ngale nto leyo. So ngicabanga ukuthi into angayenza uDimakatso ukuthi angasifonela ku 010 085 2199 asinikeze exactly what is her case so that sizokhona ukuthi sibheke ukuthi singamnceda kanjani. But ngendlela akhuluma ngayo sizokhona ukumnceda through iflisp.
Nangabe ke bomadikizela ke emabhange bangirejectile nangabe ngiapplyela ihousing loan. So ngeta ngigijima kini ningiside.
Yes, thina singakunceda kakhulu because sibheka ukuthi malini indlo ithengayo. Into esijwayele ukuyibona ukuthi emakhaya izindlu zakhona zivamisile ukuthi zibe ngaphansi ngokwentengo. So uthola ukuthi nayo indlu yathengiswa ngo120,000 and loyo mndeni uma ngabe ufuna ukuthenga leyo ndlu leyo iflisp abaqualify yona u120 or 130 njengoba sebesirevisile si-increasile kancane so i-maximum 130. So uma ngabe baqualify for lo 130 siyakhona ukuthi thathani lo 120 nithenge indlu uma ngobe there's an attorney involved sizoyuza the 10,000 ukuthi simbhadale because kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi abanayo nale mali yokubhadala abameli so siyakhona ukusibanceda ukuthi basekhero lezo zindlu.
Right. Let's take our next caller. Sinanzimase ulapha ke Man Fletcher. Sekumole ehleleni sawubona.
Molweni bafeni bunjani?
Siphilile kunjani baba?
Ngiphilile. Mina ndikhalela ukuthekisa into yokuba mhlawumbe banokwazi njekazi. Mina ndikhalela ukwazi nje into yoba mhlawumbe banokwazi uthini ukufumana lena ntsika le-flip kuba thina kaloku silapha emakhaya ooman Fletcher ufumane isiba siyanzinyelwa zezinkqubo zinobhenefita abantu. Ndisitsho njena mhlawumbi mina ndi-earna around 15,000 a month. Maybe ndingakwazi uku-aplya for inantsika kuba ke ndoyika uku-aplayela inantsika i-loan ebank le-housing subsidy. Ndicela uphendulwa kuloo ndawo mhlekazi wami enkosi.
Okay, Baba Mzimase, thank you so much for that call. Baba.
Yeah, singacela ubaba Mzimase ukuthi angakhathali azame ukubheka indlu angafisa ukuhlala kuyo. So njengoba ase Eastern Cape mina ngihleli la ngeke ngazi ukuthi ukuphi la afuna ukuhlala khona. So ngingam encourage ukuthi afuthole indlu afuna ukuyithenga. Kuzodependa ke ukuthi leyo ndlu leyo uyithola kumbe endaweni esemakhaya kumbe uyithola emadolobheni. Uma ngabe semadolobheni amabhenki azokhona ukuthi amncedise ngawathi is called the mortgage backed loan. So uma ngabe baceda ukuyi-approve angeza ukuthi sizokhona ukuthi si-process i-flip application yakhe simncede. Uma ngabe athenga emakhaya still sicela nje ukumtshela ukuthi it is not necessary as much as sikhona ukunceda abantu abathola ama-mortgage loan, it is not necessary as of the 1st of April. Uma ngabe afuna ukuthenga kumbe ngamanye ama-means, personal loans njengoba sishilo, cooperatives, community savings, we will be able to assist. Siyazi ukuthi uhola u15,000 manje, siyazi ukuthi in terms of flip because we are on a sliding scale. Uzothola ukuthi yena qualify for plus minus 70,000. Sizokhona ukuthi simxhase ngalo simxhase ngo70,000. So ushilo wathi embuzweni wakho ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi abazi ukuthi baye kuphi. Uma ngabafuna ukwazi kabanzi ngoflisp angasifonela ku 010 085 2199 sizokhona ukuthi simtshele ukuthi this is what you do. Uma ngabe sowenze lokho and then he can phone us back sizokhona ukuthi simncede. Into enhle ukuthi he does not even move to any town. La akhona khona siyakhona ukuthi umncede because manje we actually entered into a system automated. So uma ngabe la khona ngakhona ukuthi asubmitele if ilona online asubmit ama supporting documents sikhona ukuthi simncede sibuye kuye ngeapproval yakhe.
Okay. Mhlekazi nangabe ke ngine uthole ukuthi ngakha indlu ngayishiya emkhathini for so many reasons because of financial inability either ngisemakhaya noma ke emadolobheni so libhange lingakhona ke ungisita lapho.
Singakusiza mhlekazi, singakusiza njengoba sishilo into yobana le subsidy flip uyakhona ukuthi wakhe ngayo uyakwazi ukuthola istand esi-service stand either edolophini or emakhaya then ungathola imali ke ngoku for ukuthi uzakhele indlu. So mawusoqalile uyakhe indlu yaphela esithubeni indlu yakho ufuna uqhubeka uyakha uyigqibezele ukuthi iphelele singakhona ukusiza sijonge le subsidy incedise njani bangaba yonelanga imali ye-subsidy sijonge ngokuthi i-loan ebank singakunceda kanjani. Khumbula ukuthi ngoku sinayo i-personal loan, sinayo i-mortgage, sinayo i-stockfell, kule subsidy sinayo i-cooperative apho nisebenzisana khona, sinayo i-collective buying lebe nikhuluma ngayo ukuthi ngahlangana ne-family, so singakhona ukuthi sisize nakanjani na.
Okay, siyabonga kakhulu ke kulelo phuzu lelo ke Matikizela. Let's take our next caller. Sina Thobile ulapha ke Alexander. Thobile sakumele ehleleni sawubona?
Yebo futhi njani?
Siyaphila khuluma ke, khuluma nathi mama.
Ngiyabonga. Ngicela ukubuza lana kubo bhuti lababili. Ngihlala la
Thobile asikakuva kahle, sicela uphinze umbuto wakho.
Ngicela ukubuza ukuthi imali lena ngoba nithi awuyitholi mangabe uke wa-owna indlu. So sike sabhalisa ama-RDP house since 96 azange siwathola ama-RDP house akhona. So if ufuna le mali lena ulesimo esinjalo wenza kanjani?
Okay, Thobile sabonga kakhulu kwa. Ndacela ke sithi ukuthi umphendule Thobile.
Yeah. Sibonge umbuzo kaSisithobile. Yes ngakhona ukumnceda. Angithi uSisithobile kuzofuneka ukuthi akhethe ukuthi ufuna iRDP kumbe ufuna uFLISP. So lokho kudeterminewa i-income yakhe. Uma ngabe uSisithobile uyasebenza uhola just above 3,500. Kungenzeka angaqualify for iRDP. Angisho because iRDP yenzelwe abantu abahola between 0 up to 3,500.
Okay.
So uma ngabe uhola above that, then angathenga indlu ngendlela afuna ukuyithenga ngayo eze uzo-applyela uFLISP. Now umbuzo wakhe uthi ba-applyele for i-RDP sometime ago. So into esiyenze ke uma ngabe sibona umuntu ofacena nalezo zimo, siyamchecka ku-system ukuthi ikangakanani i-RDP yakhe. Kwesinye isikhathi uthola ukuthi iapproviwe kumbe akakayitholi. Siyamchasela ke ukuthi you can follow up with kumbe municipality la wabhalisa khona iRDP bakubonise ukuthi kumbe inkinga ikuphi.
Sure.
Kodwa usisi unalo ithuba lokuthi angathi cha ngoba sengiyasebenza angisayifuni iRDP. Siyakhona ukumnceda ke ukuthi akhansele le RDP bangasayinikezi yena. Ngoba sekayathenga uyidentify indlu afuna ukuyithenga. Then siyakhona ukuthi simncede ukuthi ayithenge sisebenze uFLISP. So you can only get one either uRDP or uFLISP ukwazi ukuthi usithole zombili. So siyakhethisa ukuthi yipi office ukuthi uyikhansele uthathele enye.
All right, siyabonga kakhulu kulelo phuzu. Mbukele sasake likhefu lekugcina. Please do join us after this break. Leli Yilungelo Lakho. Welcome to our very final segment. Gosh, time flies when we're having fun. But before we continue that discussion, let's take a final call. Sinathemba ulapha ke Mtubatuba sakumole ehleleni sawubona?
Yebo sawubona.
Yebo kunjani baba?
Ngiyaphila baba.
Khuluma nathi baba, what's on your mind?
Sorry?
Khuluma nathi baba.
Ngicela ukubuza ukuthi uma uthengisa umuzi wakho, uthengisela umuntu ma sefanele akhokhe imali ikhokha imali ayithole ebank imali ibhenki likhokhela ubani imali likhokha kuwe wena ozothenga noma likhokha yini mina ngimnikazi engidayisela wena umuzi.
Namhla ke babethemba sikhuluma ke ngeFLISP luhla ke lwahulumende ke leta benefit ke abantu labahola between 3,500 onwards to 21,000 I believe.
Yeah.
To 21,000, yeah. So namhla ke sikhuluma ngaloko ke iFLISP ke luhla ke lwahulumende kunema changes futhi ke uhulumende ke lekawashicilele ke kusukela ngaApril kulomnyaka lona onwards ke. Some of these changes include nangabe ufuna kuthenga ke umhlaba noma ufuna ke kwakha indlu emakhaya futhi ke ukhulumile ke naSidu lapha ukuthi ke baphinze bakusite futhi ngema registration costs, ama attorney costs nako konke lokho but ke siyabonga ukushayela ke Themba kulapha eMtubatuba. Now, I want to engage both of you gentlemen on this very, very contentious issue. Nangabe ke ngishade in community of property. Nangabe ke umngami noma ke partner wami noma ke spouse uye wa owner I-property noma ke uye wa owner ke umhlaba phambilini before ukuthi sishade sabese ke sishada in community of property. Njengoba benishito ke gentlemen ukuthi you only focus on first time buyers. Ukuthi nangabe se approacha nini, se approacha ke libhange noma ke se approacha I-NHFC as a joint estate ukuthi ke would I be assisted? Ngoba mina, I've never owned property, but my spouse has.
Yeah, uma ngabe ke kunjalo angisho thina uma ngabe apply for FLISP uma ngabe nishadile sibheka as a joint. So if you are both South Africans and you are married in committee of property, we'll look at it as joint. So uma ngabe omunye wenu uke wathenga indlu phambilini, then uzoyenza ukuthi le application le uthola ukuthi nigcine ningasa qualify because akusase first time home buyer. Kwesinye isikhathi ungathola ukuthi kumbe wayithenga wayinikeza umndeni kumbe wayithenga or nithenga this one kuye it's a second property kuwe eyokuqala asikhona ukuthi sikuncede. Kodwa sinayo izinkinga we uthola ukuthi South African ishade non South African. So uthola ukuthi South African linayo ID and everything. Lo oyi non South African akanazo lezo zinto. So kusho ukuthi maybe usebenzisa passport whatever document that they may have. In that case siyakhona ukuthi si process FLISP application based kwi isisindo saso kulo oyi South African because asikwazi ukumdiscriminate ngoba shade nomuntu ongayena isakhamuzi sase South Africa.
All right, Mhlekazi, I'm going to pose the question to you from the bank's perspective. Does the same policy or does the same principle applied? I've never owned property, I've never bought property, but spouse sami lengishade naye in community of property yena ke uke waba nayo iproperty. Uke wayuthenga umuntu noma ke umhlaba phambilini kuze uthi sishade. So when we approach the bank as a joint estate. Can I be assisted?
Kunjalo siyanceda wonke umuntu ebank even if ibuka wanayo iproperty before. Remember, for as long as you can afford, you can buy more than one property. Abantu properties is more than one. So as a bank siyakwazi ukuthi sikusize based on your affordability. But when it comes to the FLISP, the subsidy itself, the subsidy part, you will not qualify for a subsidy part because masikhumbule subsidy le kahulumende. And uhulumende unomgaqo wakhe nomgomo wakhe ipolicy yakhe necriteria asinikeze yona ukuthi siyilandele. So yona subsidy yona strictly is for first time home buyers. So uba sokuthenga indlu before or your first time buyer is subsidy, the part of it you won't qualify for the subsidy. But remember, as a bank, if you know affordability, we'll still be able to assist you for a loan without the subsidy. Because you can have more than one property for as long as you can afford and pay us back.
So apply kanjani? Just take us through the process.
So ma apply ukuthi apply even kwi app uba ngaba ubanka nathi FNB sine app FNB app kukhona iNav and navigation light there kwi app yakho uya press laphana ku navigation uye kwi Nav home unga-apply kwi app. Awuthanda ungaya kwi-bank i-branch yethu yase-FNB uapply khona unga-apply na online na over the phone ungafona kwi-call center yethu or ungathumela kwi-email electronically ucomplete forms uzithumela nge-email to us. So zininzi indlela zo-apply. Ungaze ebank unga-apply online kwi-website kwi-app kwi-call center yethu over the phone singakusiza or ungaza uze isiqu sakho you come to our branch ukhulume ne-consultants zethu phaya sizakuasiza ukusiza ukuthi u-apply sikuncede.
Okay, Sidu, is this process user-friendly? So just take us through the application process. Ukuthi ngi-apply kanjani ke if ngifuna ku-approach NFHC?
Okay, uma ngabe ufuna uku-apply for i-subsidy sekulula kakhulu. Kwi-website yethu sine portal. Uya ku-portal and then ufike u-apply khona. Manje uzo-understand ukuthi kule market yethu sinabantu abahlukene kumbe igaba ezimbili. Khona abantu abakhona ukusebenzisa i-computer. So bayakhona ukuzingenela baza-apply. Bahlele emakhaya ba-upload ama-document, ama-supporting documents ngendlela esiwafuna ngayo. So abanankinga ba-techno-savvy.
Okay.
So abanankinga bayakhona ukuzenzela. Kodwa sinabantu ke thina kwi-market yethu uthola ukuthi kwamanye ama-communities abakhona ukuyisebenzisa i-computer. Kwesinye isikhathi abanayo even the access to the computer. They don't even have smartphones. So labo bantu labo we have created a capacity internally. So bayasifonela njengoba ngokunikeza inamba yethu. Siba nama administrators azakhona ukubanceda ngelanguage yabo ukuthi sibatake through the entire process.
Okay.
And siba processele futhi lama applications basinikeze information i-administrator khona ukuthi i-process leyo application then isikhona ukuthi sikhulume nabo ke kuze kufike la i-approval khona sibathumele those approvals.
Yini ngela documentation lekumele ukuthi ngiphathe ukuze kuthi singadibana inkinga?
Yeah, siyayicela nje ama document i-ID uma ngabe uthenga kumbe asithi umuntu uthenga usingle unama dependent.
Okay.
So asinikeze i-ID, asinikeze kumbe i-birth certificate or i-ID ye-dependent yakhe, asinikeze i-home loan approval that is from the bank, asinikeze i-offer to purchase, asinikeze i-loan i-payslip yakhe sizokhona ukuthi sibone ukuthi qualify for ngakhe. And then obviously qualify ulona complete that application form. Then
unfortunately we're out of time. Awusesije fahla ngenombolo futhi.
Okay, 010 085 2199.
Okay. Gentlemen, Mr. Matikizela, Mr. Sidu, thank you so much for joining us. Siyabonga.
Thank you.
Hayi mbukeli asakhe intindlu. Sichubeke futhi sakhe nemeeting ngoba phela uhulumende so wende ukuthi kube lula kuze ukuthi lokho kwendeke. Sesifika kanjalo ke maphethelweni ehlelo lethu namhla. Ngithasibonge edvakashi tethu ke ngesikhathi lwasinike sona. Ngithazabonga kanye nani ngebabukeli ngekuba nathi ke kuze kube manje. Asihlangana futhi ngeliviki elitako lapho ke silethela khona lolunye lenye ke indzaba lethinta wena njengemtheni. From Miss Mphiwe Ngcongwane and the rest of the team, nisale kahle. Do have a great week ahead. Cheers.